Coach Annie here, Tiny Troops Soccer, coach trainer with Tiny Troops. Coming in for your Friday game idea, and you probably could guess what games we're doing today. I've got a balloon with me. I went to my local dollar store and just picked up a bag of balloons, and there are so many fun things that you can do with balloons, and so I'm excited to share those with you. I'm Annie, I'm coach trainer like I said. I come on every Friday to give game tips, ideas, things for you to do to stay active at home while we're in these crazy COVID times. Last week we did a crafts idea with Valentine's Day, and today I'm telling you one of my favorites, balloons. I used to be a PE teacher. I worked at an elementary school for 2 years, and I loved it. And every year on my birthday, the 2 years I taught, I would bring in a bunch of balloons, and we would just play with balloons and have a big old party, and the kids loved it. I loved it. It was just such a fun thing, and little did they know they were learning so many developmental things that were so important for them. I taught pre-K all the way to 6th grade, and especially those younger grades, 3rd grade to pre-K, playing with balloons is so important and so fun and a great way to support their development. Because the balloon moves a lot slower than a normal ball would, so they have more time to react to it. So they have more time to see the ball and hit it, figure out where their hand needs to be to hit it, or figure out more time to react to catch it and kick it like we do on Soccer Island. And so it's such a sneaky, fun way to support your child's development in learning all those big motor movements like kicking and catching and hitting with a balloon. It's just so fun. It's a great way. And then it better sets them up to do when they're playing a real sport, like soccer, and because they've practiced those movements and muscle memory tunes in. And so it's just really fun, easy way to support your child's development and get them moving and active inside that they will love. I promise you they will love it. So enough about all of that developmental stuff I could talk about forever, but here are some of the games ideas that you can do with a balloon. So I just got this from my local dollar store, and I'm sure you can think of so many ideas, but I really like to start everything really simple and then build off of from there. So let's talk about a really simple thing that you can do for maybe your 2-year-olds or 1-year-olds is just get a bunch of balloons and put them in your living room and see what they do. Just put them out, and I promise you they'll try to catch them, they'll try to grab them, they'll try to walk to them, they'll hit them, and they'll just have so much fun just being so impressed and excited to play with balloons. And then after you have them have some free play, then maybe for your 3 or 4-year-olds, you can start to add some more challenges into them and say, okay, who can keep this ball off the ground the longest? And maybe everyone in your family has a balloon, or you're going to set a timer and see how long they can keep it off the ground. And then you can just start out with they can use whatever part of their body. So they can use their hands, they can use their heads, they can use their elbows, their knees, and their feet like we do on Soccer Island. And then you can build off from there. So even more challenging, you can say, okay, we're not going to use our hands. We're just going to use our feet, or we're just going to use our head, or we're not going to use our hands, but you can use everything else. So adding another layer of that challenge. And then you can even build off of that and say, okay, now we're going to play soccer with our balloons. And it's going to go everywhere, and it's going to be unpredictable, and so that makes it a little bit more fun for your kiddos. So lots of different things you can do with balloons, and I'm sure that your kiddos will come up with so many fun things for them to do. Setting a timer is always fun, having some kind of challenge, or just giving them to them and having them play with them, because I promise it'll make them run all around your house trying to catch this balloon and play with it. And the benefit of a balloon is it's not going to break anything in your house. Just like we talked about with socks a couple weeks ago, they're soft, not going to break anything in your house. So that's why balloons are so great, because if it bumps into your plants or your whatever, that's what I've got, plants everywhere, then it's not going to hurt your plants or any of your animals or anything you've got going on in your house. So there's my game tip idea for you guys, a balloon game. Start really simple, just give them a balloon and have them play with it, and then build off from there. Challenge them and see what they come up with, because I'm sure they'll come up with some really fun things. Then before I sign off, of course, I have a couple announcements I want to share with you guys. I'm looking at my notes behind my phone here. Registration for March is open and it closes on Monday, this coming Monday, February 22nd. So if you are still eyeing and wondering, if you're on the fence, register. Just do it. It'll be so fun. We'll be so happy to have you and your little one on Soccer Island. If you have any questions or you're having trouble registering, we do have a new registration system called Squad Fusion, so you'll need to make an account for that, and you can find all the information on tinytroopsoccer.com, as well as our Facebook page. And you can message our Facebook page and we'll get back to you quickly. We have a great team that's really quick to respond and answer your questions and be really helpful. And we also have a parents Facebook group. So if you're not in our parents Facebook group, that's another great place to get your questions answered and to meet other parents and get all the announcements quickly to you. Sometimes the page stuff on your feed gets lost, but Facebook promotes group shares, so you'll be able to see a lot of the group postings there if you're in that parents Facebook page. And then just our last little plug is that we're always looking to hire new coaches. So if you see that your location is not running right now because we're still looking for a coach, we're always looking to hire, and I will get to be the lucky one who gets to train this new coach. So if you're interested, or if you maybe know somebody who's interested, the military community is vast. And so I'm sure somebody who knows somebody at this location to be able to be interested to coach. And I can't recommend it enough. It's so much fun. And so please share to your personal pages or to groups or directly to someone who you think might be interested. There's a post, I think, recently on our Facebook page where you can share that. Okay, that's all I got for you this Friday. I hope you have a great weekend and hope to see you on Soccer Island soon. Can't wait to see all the fun things you do with balloons with your kiddos. Bye.